What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another episode of Too Many Opinions podcast. This is Sarah.
This is Jeannie.
Jeannie, before we even get into the topic, I just need to start with how hot it is. The shit that we go through.
Forget how hot it is. What possessed me to wear a sweater?
Yo, I'm not even gonna lie. This girl is wearing a fucking crop sweatshirt. Like, are you fucking wildin'?
I am wilding as fuck right now.
Now, don't get me wrong. You look adorable. Fire. But bitch, today of all days.
Honestly, guys, if you see me mid-episode just in my fucking bra, guys, the way it's hot in here, not only is it hot, it's super humid, sticky, disgusting. These lights in front of us make it even hotter.
If it looks like we're glowing, it's really...
I don't even have oily skin, bro. And I look like I have a pound of oil in my face.
Like my legs, can you guys see them? It looks like I'm glistening. Yeah, that shit's crazy.
And it was for free, $99. Just come to Pawtucket. Come to the studio space and you will see how you look. I'm about to come out with a beauty product.
Yeah, oh, shit. Yeah, for real, I wish. Oh
so
my
what
God.
did you do? How was your week?
Yo, this week, I had a 4-day weekend, so I was off Monday and Tuesday, so that was fucking fire. Yeah, so that was dope. I went to a beach in Gloucester. You guys may have seen it on TikTok. It was like viral. It's called Winger Chic, and it was
Gloucester's Rhode Island.
There is a Gloucester, Rhode Island. This is Gloucester, Mass. It's past Boston, but when I tell you white sand, clear water, beautiful beach, it's $32 to park, but I will literally pay that all day and take the hour-and-a-half drive to go there and have that kind of scenery. Like, it was just so nice. There was no trash. There was not a lot of people. Like, you could tell like it was like a close-knit community beach.
When she showed me the video of like what it was, I'm like, Tara, are you sure?
She thought I was getting catfish.
Because you know how like they be doing like Pawtucket, Rhode Island, and they'll show like Italy.
Yeah, that's fucked up. Imagine I would have gotten catfished about the beach. That would have been crazy.
Like, are you sure? And then, she was sure.
Yeah,
It happened.
There was two options, right? It was either going to be a shit show or it was going to be the real thing. And thanks be to God, it was the real thing. So
thank you, Jesus.
Oh my God. But aside from that, it was great. I didn't get to see fireworks because it rained, but
4th of July was a doozy.
Wait a damn minute. Did you see those floods? I didn't see them. I saw them online, but I was like, God damn.
Downtown was ridiculous. My house, like the front of my building completely flooded. I have like a pond/river in my backyard, and that was complete. Like, I was ready to go diving. Not even swimming, diving, and I can't even fucking swim. Wow. So it was crazy.
Wow. Unbelievable. Fucking unbelievable.
I literally had clothes on ready to go to like a bar, and my boyfriend was like, all right, let's take our clothes off and watch movies because it got that dark where I could turn on the projector at like 3:00 in the afternoon.
Yeah, no.
It was ridiculous.
But you know what? That sounds very peaceful too. You guys probably had a great afternoon.
It was peaceful, but right? I wanted to see fireworks and drink.
All I see is fireworks.
That shit was trash.
Yeah, I know.
And then the next day was perfect. The day that everybody had to go back to work, beautiful.
I know. That shit was so whack. So fucking whack. Oh, I also set up my pool by myself. A fucking 10-foot pool. I set that shit up by myself. Yo. It is not easy. You have to like
clean it and stuff?
Yeah, bitch. I'm in there with I got like 10 fucking white sponges. I'm inside of it with like Dawn dish soap, fucking washing the inside, rinsing it, moving it, this lining. It's a 10-foot pool. This bitch is big.
That's big.
I'm literally pulling it. It's by myself. I literally have no one here to help me. And you know me, I'm mad prideful. So I'm not going to be like, oh, can you come help me? Like, I'm not doing that.
Girl, no.
So here I am like a fucking
We got to do better 2023. 2023.
Nah, I know, but it's just, I feel like it's one of those things. It's like moving. Asking friends to move. You know damn well most friends don't want to help you move.
That's a fact.
So it's like, I'm not going to sit here and ask somebody to do something that I know most don't want to do. And I'm really doing it for my son. So it was like, fuck it, I got to put in the work right now.
Did you record yourself doing it?
Hell yeah. Video coming soon.
That's all. Right. It matters.
Tell me about your week.
I also had like a long weekend. I didn't go to, I worked from home.
Fire.
Wednesday and Thursday. What's today? Thursday.
Yeah, Thursday.
So today and yesterday I worked from home, and then I had Tuesday off. I did have to go to work on Monday, so that was trash. But then I got to work from home the rest of the 2 days. And I content created, but that's about it.
Isn't it so dope?
It is, but my week wasn't as productive as it usually is. I was, it's the time of the month.
Oh, that's the worst.
And I feel like I've learned to like honor my body. Shout out to Kayla. She taught me that. Like, women need to learn how to honor their bodies when it's like period time. Like,
yeah.
If all you want to do is eat junk,
eat it
and go to sleep, then do that. But I told myself that I was only gonna save my eating junk days for my period days, because other than that, I should not be eating junk. I'm not gonna be harsh on myself, but I feel like I'm gonna go off on my period. But before, if it's not my period, I should not be going off like that. I should not be eating 6 Ferreros.
I feel you. And the reason I was looking at you like that, because I could tell you knew that I was looking at you like that, is because I literally went for like a 2-mile run today, and then I came inside and ate a 6 cinnamon sugar powdered donut from Entenmann's. And when I tell you, I enjoyed that donut so fucking much.
You enjoy it, bro.
I did.
You enjoy it, but then that shit. You know how long? Not to.
I ran 2 miles. I ran 2 miles. I'm gonna run another 2.
But you know how long a donut stays in your system?
It's supposedly. It's Entenmann's. It's not Dunkin'.
A month. Supposedly.
Allegedly. Guess we're in for the long haul, motherfucker. It was so good. I don't regret it though. So it is. You know what? I was happy. I was happy. That's what matters. Anyways, what's something you want to talk about today, guys? We're doing the episode a little bit different, so please leave your feedback, if you like it, if you want more of this kind of thing. So, what do you want to talk about?
So, I want to talk about anxiety, especially because I have my period. So, when I have my period, my anxiousness and the anxiety. I hate when I say because I'm claiming it as mine.
Yeah.
And I don't want to claim that shit as mine. So, the anxiety that I experience and that I battle with. Is on an ultra high on my period.
Really?
Yes, like it becomes.
It's like exacerbated versus when it's
just like on its.
Like regular. You may still have it a little bit, right?
I have it regularly. I have it every single day, but on my period, it's
10 times.
Oh yeah, like projecting. So I want to get into anxiety and how I first discovered that I had it. I don't know if you.
I definitely have. Yeah, I battle with anxiety as well. It's not an easy
no
thing.
Joke. So you want to? Mine is a little bit longer, so you can start with yours if you want.
Oh
what
my
kind
gosh.
Of anxiety do you get?
I mean,
I have anxiety right now with this heat.
Yeah, tell me about it. But that's different. Like I can manage that.
Yeah.
I would say I have travel anxiety, in the sense of like I can book a trip, I can go, I can be there, but then when I get to the airport, going through customs, waiting for the airplane, getting to the gate, like that shit sends me through the fucking roof.
What is it about it? Like, what do you mean?
I can't even, like, for example, I'll start packing like the day before. My whole house gotta be clean. Like I can't be like, oh my God, I can't leave one thing out of place. Like I'm going super crazy just to make sure that like everything's like spick and span, which is good. Like it's a good quality, you know what I mean? But then I'm literally ODing, you know what I mean? So I'll stay up till like 2 o'clock in the morning cleaning shit that's been cleaned all fucking week.
So is
or
it kind of
month.
like OCD?
I don't know if it's OCD, but it gets to the point where it's like I'm irritable. Like I can't think. That's the only thing I can think about. Like it consumes me. Oh. And then when I get to the airport, it's like I start to have like almost like anxiety attacks. Like I'm pacing back and forth. I'm like taking deep breaths. Like it's really really bad.
What's the root of it? Like what's concerning you? What's giving you that you left something dirty? That like what is it? Like because it has to be a root.
You know what? I bet it's because of how my dad was growing up. Like he instilled, like we weren't allowed to go on vacation and have a good time without everything being absolutely perfect in the home. Oh. So that has sort of stuck to me and given me like an anxiety, like, oh my God, it's not perfect. Like I can't leave the house. I'm not going to be able to enjoy my vacation.
Oh, hell no.
If I come back and everything's not spotless. So it's like, oh, that's crazy. But then the airport stuff is just a matter of like, oh my God, are they going to pull me? Are they going to search me? Am I going to miss my flight? And I'm sitting there and I'm literally like, I get to the thing, I'm like, oh my God, here we go. Please don't let me beep. And then you know when you beep, like, oh, are you wearing something metal? I'm like, no. Like, here I am, whatever. So it's like, I don't know. I just never want to miss my flight. I get this really weird feeling of like, I don't know. I don't even know how to describe that feeling, what it is, but it's like, I can't breathe. Or if I'm on an airplane and we're stuck on the plane for like 30 minutes.
Like
claustrophobic. Like I can't even like, I'm like, oh my God, get me the fuck out of here. Get me the fuck out of here. I got to get off this plane. Like I'm losing my goddamn mind. Like I can't sit still for another minute.
That shit will ring me. Now that we're talking about airports, when it comes to the anxiety that I feel at an airport, got nothing to do with missing flights. It got nothing to do with being on time, late luggages, them searching me, finding nothing. None of that. I hate being inside of a plane. I hate flying. Because my anxiety is always linked to death.
Wow.
I'm scared
shit.
of dying.
That's crazy.
And then they'd be like, well, why don't you take a shot like on the flight? And it's like, no, because if I take a shot, then if this freaking plane goes down, Jesus knew that I was drunk and I'm going to hell. So like I just be like this on the plane the whole time. Wow. I don't know what the inside of a bathroom looks like on a plane. I don't take my seatbelt off. I don't move.
Wow. You know,
I'm like this.
You know what's funny? I've literally only been in an airport, like an airplane bathroom once when I had to change Jace's diaper. That was literally the only time I've been in one. But I'm with you. I'm not like that, but I'm definitely a drinker. I'm like, yeah, give me 2 shots of whatever, because
turbulence, like,
turbulence doesn't scare me. It's more of waiting for takeoff. Like, you know when you're just sitting on the plane and you're getting ready to go?
you're like antsy.
Yes, like I'm like anxious. Like, oh my God, this plane gotta literally take off. Like, why are we just sitting here?
To me, the longer it's swinging on the floor, the safer I feel. Like,
Once I'm in the air, I'm like,
oh no.
I swear to God, right here to God, I'd be knocked the fuck out. I literally, let me tell you this. I go to California one time. I'm on a red eye on the way back. We have been up all night, the group of us, whatever. I'm by myself flying back. So I sit down and I'm in the middle seat. Some woman's next to me, and then there's this middle-aged gentleman, and I'm probably like 20, give or take. This middle-aged gentleman is sitting to the left of me. And I don't remember nothing. I took my 2 shots because I needed them, because I need them to go to sleep.
Right.
Got my neck pillow. Girl, if you don't think I slept through that whole plane ride. But the worst part was I wasn't on that neck pillow. I was on this old man's arm. I wake up, I look at him, and I'm like, I am so sorry. I'm like, you probably have a wife and kids. I am so sorry.
Sure.
I looked at his thing. I had drool on his button down. Drool. I was fucking mortified. I'm like, I'm so sorry. I cannot believe this. This is not real. I was so tired.
Yo, to me, that's a blessing that you got to sleep and drool, because I wish.
Yeah, well.
I think I dozed off one time, and that's because the plane was going stupid smooth, which I didn't feel like a thing. And there was one time that the plane landed, and I didn't even know that it landed. I'm like,
wow.
what? I wish every flight was like that, but unfortunately, that is not the case.
And landing, especially on an island, yo. The island looks mad small, like Bermuda, for example. Like, Bermuda's a small-ass island. So the runway for them to stop it feels like it's this big. So they're like, ah! And I'm like,
oh, yeah, no, I can't. I can't. Like, I'm literally praying. I have, like, the worst attacks 2 weeks before my flight. Like, I hate it. I'm like, oh, God, what if this is, like, my last day? I don't want to be on the...
Wow.
Like, it's like, I hate it.
Wow,
I remember it was so bad that I would look at my home and be like, I hope I get to see you again. And like, mad dramatic.
Oh my God.
And I'll look like if this is my last day.
I love you. I'll be back.
Hopefully, I'll be back.
Yeah,
like, it's crazy.
Oh my God.
So on planes, yeah, it's because again, the anxiety that I suffer with is linked to like health and death. And religion-ish, because it's the steps. So you get sick. And if you get sick, you can die. And if you die, you go to hell. So it's those 3 in a row.
Wow. That actually sounds like a lot to bear.
It's a lot. On top of that, it's mixed in with agoraphobia. If you guys don't know what that is, it's if I leave my house, if I get like away from my comfort zones, like I could go to Warwick right now and feel super uncomfortable.
Really?
Yeah.
Even Warwick? That's
Even
crazy.
Warwick.
So I don't feel anxiety like that. So that must be really hard.
It's brutal, girl.
To like experience, because then it's like you constantly always kind of have to put on like almost like a show
Every day.
Like you're good, and in reality, it's like, I just want to fucking be home. Like,
exactly.
This is crazy.
But then it's like the more that I stay home, the more comfortable I get. But then the more that I stay home, the more a disservice to myself I'm doing.
Yeah.
Which is insane. So it gets like that where now I have to practice leaving my house and getting a little bit more further. And it's crazy because back in the day, bro, I was the biggest.
Outside. She was outside.
I was the most adventurous person on earth. Like, I just wanted to be out as far as possible. And now it's like, even to go to New York, it's like, I gotta train my body. I gotta train myself.
Wow.
And it's like, it happened out of nowhere. Anxiety literally can happen to you out of nowhere.
Literally. Oh, I agree 100%.
Because when I got it, I didn't even know I had it. Like, I didn't even know what was happening. I've never heard of it.
If I'm being 100% truthful, I also get anxiety when I go to the doctors. Like, I'm just, like, if I have a cold or a sinus infection, I'm like, oh my God, how bad is this going to be? You know what I mean? Like, are you going to, like, it's just so scary. Like, is it, like, something wrong with it? Like, I don't know. Like, it's just, even just waiting in there. Like, if I've had, like, a bad cold or, like, the flu and I'm sitting there, I'm like, oh my God, what the fuck is he going to tell me? Is this some crazy sickness? Am I about to die right now? Like,
No,
I do. But that's only when I'm, like, sick to the point of, like, I need to go to the doctors. And I literally wait till the very last day.
See, so the hospital doesn't give me anxiety. It brings me peace.
Wow. Yeah, no, complete opposite. I will literally wait until the very last day where I feel like I'm dying. And I'm like, okay, you need to save me.
It brings me peace because I feel like I can get help there. It's when I'm away from a hospital that I feel anxiety, because it's like, what if nobody gets to me on time? Which, like, let's say I was to go to DR and I get sick in DR. what hospital am I going on in DR? Like, I need.
I'm pretty sure they have them now.
They do. Sorry, DR. They do, but I feel like they're not hospitals like the United States. Like, my friends get BBLs in DR all the time and tell me they wake up in the middle of their surgery.
Oh no.
And it's like, excuse me?
Oh no. Oh no.
You know what I mean? So I think of things like that where, like, if I was to go on vacation, I can't be at a complete ease ever relaxing, because it's like I always have that. If something happens to me, how am I gonna get to a hospital?
Yeah.
At least here, if I'm in Pawtucket, let's just say, I know how far the hospital is from me, so it makes me feel at ease. But anywhere I go that I don't know where help is close enough,
Wow.
that's why I became kind of agoraphobic.
That's interesting. Wow, we have such different experiences. I feel like my experiences are like, silly compared to yours, but
No, actually, yours are more rational than mine. Mine's like, for example, right? If I watch a movie that will mind fuck with me, right? Mm-hmm. I will think about that shit will give me anxiety. Like, oh my God, what if I go crazy? What if that happens to me? Like, things that almost 99% chance will not happen, that's what fucks with me. But like, wow. If I'm in a car on the highway going 100 miles per hour, I'm not afraid of getting into an accident.
Wow. Okay, that's crazy.
Do you know what I mean? It's always irrational shit. Like, for the most part, a plane's not going to drop.
Right.
For the most part, I'm not going to...
The percentage is like very slim, like a 1 to 2% chance that could happen, right? Meanwhile, I'm over here having a full-blown anxiety attack trying to get my lashes done for the first time. God, my eyes were like... like, I was bugging the fuck out. Sitting still like that. Like, my lash tech, God bless her, but yo, this poor girl. I was literally twitching. I felt like a fucking cussing. I'm itching. I'm like, I think I need to take a break. Like, I could not. Like, I'm like,
I'm going to ask you this. Why?
I'm like, on my eyes... I think I was afraid of how it was going to come out. Are my eyes going to stay glued shut?
But you see what she just said? You just said something that's perfect. You're perfect. You're scared that it might look ugly. I get the same anxiety getting my lashes done, but I feel like it's because if I have my eyes closed for too long, I'm going to go blind. And I won't be able to see ever again.
Bitch. Meanwhile, I'm like, oh my God. Because I had never done it before, so I was literally tweaking. Poor thing. God bless her. God bless her. If you listening, baby, I love you.
You see, I'm like looking at every. You see what I mean? My shit's irrational. Like, why would I go blind from closing my eyes? I go to sleep for 8 hours.
That's what I'm saying. That's crazy.
Sometimes I go like this. You'll be like, okay, I can still see.
Meanwhile, then the shit gets in your eyes and it's fucking burning. Bro. I'm like, bro,
it's shit like that. Like, it's crazy. Yo, the way your mind fucks with you guys, it's so crazy.
You know what else I really want to do, but I'm fucking chicken shit, and I know that anxiety will literally kill me, is I wanted to get like a little lip filler, but I'm like, nah.
Get that.
Girl, there's no way, because I be seeing girls when they have no lip gloss on or anything, they'll literally just be like.
That is... You know what, now that you say that, because I wanted to get my lips done for the longest, and I got big lips, so I wanted them bigger. But I said that. I'm like, I don't want to get them done because when you don't have makeup on, you look crazy.
Crazy, bro.
Because it looks ashy.
Ashy, they're like, I don't know.
You got to have that lip gloss on at all times.
That's it. Yeah. I'll look.
But it does look fire.
It does. But I want to be able to walk out my house looking crazy and not crazier. Mm-hmm. You feel me? So, like, yeah. But I would have, like, so much anxiety if that shit's going to work or not. But it's, like, all silly shit like that. But then I also feel like I'm super anxious about the unknown. Like, if I'm in a situation I don't know what's going to happen.
That's it.
Girl, I'm losing my fucking mind. I'm a basket case.
Or if I don't have control of it.
Literally 10,000 reasons. Like, if there's one problem, I've come up with 10,000 ways that this could fucking
Absolutely. That's why, like, I want to drive to places so I can have control of the wheel and so that I can have control of when I leave, when I come. You know what I'm saying? So it's anxiety is no joke. And if I didn't have, like, faith in God, I would have been jumped out of a window.
Yeah, no, it's really
no
tough.
bullshit. Like, it's that
and it's also crippling. It's crippling. People experience it even worse than us, where they can't even leave their house or go through certain things. Like, it's bad, you know what I mean? And I've had those moments where it's like I've sat up against the wall and I like felt like I was like rocking myself. Like, I could not breathe. Like, my chest, I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna have to go to the fucking hospital right now just because of life, what I was going through. Like, I was like, oh my God, I'm having I don't know. Yes. You know what I mean? I spoke about this before. Like, there was times where it's like, I don't know if I could do this, and I don't speak like that anymore, but the anxiety that I felt, like, it was over, like, it was taking over my body. I couldn't sleep. I was literally tossing and turning.
I feel like someone's choking you to death.
It is
like you can't catch a breath. Because I hate when people be like, just breathe.
Bitch, I can't.
All right.
You think I wouldn't have tried that already?
Like, I'm breathing. You know what I'm saying? It just doesn't work that way. Like, we have to have compassion for people that have anxiety, but we also have to have compassion for people that deal with people that have anxiety. And God bless my boyfriend.
No, seriously though. And we also have to stop, like, belittling people who have anxiety or trying to make it seem like it's not real or that, oh, it's like some made up thing. You're just trying to put a Band-Aid on something else and blah, blah, blah. Like, I hate when people try to like minimize what it is or how it affects you, or that's not real. You're not really experiencing that. Like, you're not in my body. You don't know exactly what I'm going through. So stop trying to tell me what it is that I'm feeling.
And when you have a disorder like I do, it's literally like my brain is sick. Yeah. Literally, like, it's just like if you was to like break an arm or get a disease somewhere, like, it's the same thing. I mean, I don't accept that my brain will be like this for the rest of my life. I'm taking actual steps because you have to. Like, you can't just like let that shit consume you. You know what I'm saying? But it's a real thing. It's a real disease. Yeah. Like, it's real. Like, when I tell you I feel like I'm gonna have a heart attack, I really, like, you will have all the symptoms of a heart attack. You won't get a heart attack because it's not that. Right. But you'll have the symptoms. Like, it's insane.
No, it really is. And it's super crazy. Can you give us like some of like what was probably the worst panic or anxiety attack that you feel like you've had that changed you the most? That made you look at it like, wow, this is a problem. That, like, you recognize I need help now. Like, well, what was it?
The first one I got.
Really?
It wasn't the worst one, but the first one I got was probably the scariest because I've never felt that. After the first one, I kind of knew what they were already. Mm-hmm. So the first one, I had no idea what anxiety was. I had no idea. I never heard of it. Nothing. I'm on my way from church to pick up my mom with my sister next to me, and my hands and feet begin to go numb. Out of nowhere. Oh, wow. No explanation. I mean, I had just came from New York partying. It was my birthday, my 20th. Remember when me and Loca had like the same dress? Oh, yeah. That birthday. It was that.
Good job, Loca.
So I was chilling. I was fine. It was a great weekend.
Hell yeah.
And I'm driving, blah, blah, blah. And then my hands I don't feel my hands. I don't feel my feet. And I start freaking. I'm like, I don't. And thankfully, I was like turning into my mom's job where I could stop. And then my sister was freaking out. She ran and got my mom. My mom, for some reason, came out with a little bit of orange juice and crackers because she probably thought my sugar went down. Right. So I drank the juice. I felt better, but I'm like, please take me to the hospital. I feel like I'm gonna die. I could not breathe for the life of me. They ran every test on me, and then they were just like, it's just anxiety. And I'm like, anxiety? This is where it became a problem. Where I recommend this. It's normal to have an anxiety attack. Maybe I didn't eat good that day, and my sugar went down, and my body became jittery. That's normal. But then I went and I started Googling anxiety.
Yeah, that's tough.
And that became very scary. And I grew the problem because I didn't want it to happen again. But I was like stressing myself so much that I kept causing myself to happen again and again and again and again.
Because you were constantly thinking about,
I don't want to get it.
Is this another anxiety thing? Is this happening? Blah, blah, blah.
So then it went from an attack to a disorder.
Wow.
Then from there, and I feel like that stems from like your root, like me fearing like the fear of getting sick, the fear of dying, the fear of this and the fear of that accumulates until one day
it just hits you. And you've always had the fear of dying? Like I never think that I'm going to die. Is that crazy?
I would go on the motorcycle with you guys thinking this is it. This is my last day. But I would still do it because I'm like,
this is an experience.
I was an adrenaline junkie and I wasn't as afraid, but I always had the fear of going to hell since I was a little girl.
Wow.
So yes, I always
God, I believe you, but I've never thought that once. I always pray like, please forgive me if I've done anything for my sins. You know what I mean?
Your parents probably didn't like my dad would like sit me in front of a computer and watch hell videos all day.
Oh no, that's fucking wild.
Yeah, like I love you, Dad, but he traumatized the shit out of me.
No, that's crazy.
Abby does more adventurous shit, my sister, but she can't go on a trip and not feel like something bad's gonna happen.
Wow, that's really crazy, to be honest. I just, like you said, like I've never gone on the bike or been in like a fast car or playing like, oh, I'm gonna die. Like that's literally never crossed my mind.
That's
I'm like,
amazing.
I can't wait to get off this thing and do it again. Like crazy. No. Like I want to jump out of a plane. I want to go in a hot air balloon.
Nope.
You would never do any of those things?
Absolutely not.
Wow.
Nothing that I put myself at risk more than no.
Yeah, I've also had some like personal shit I was dealing with where it was like I've definitely even needed medication at some point for anxiety to get me through those times where I couldn't breathe.
They prescribed it to me, but then taking pills gave me anxiety.
Yeah.
Because then it's like, what if I become a custody? What if I have to depend on it? Like, my brain won't stop.
No, that's crazy. That must be really exhausting, too. I can't even imagine. Like, again, like, I literally have gone through that, and it's never been those thoughts.
You saw the switch up in me.
Yeah.
Like, from like...
Oh, 100%. I remember coming home and just to go to church. with you from New York because I knew you were dealing with stuff
was
like that. It was
that
really
was really
bad.
bad in the beginning.
Yeah, it was really bad. And to see you now, like how far you've come, like it's a huge improvement. But to know that you're still like going through it and just like battling every day, like that's tough still. You know what I mean? Like it still gives me that same feeling. Like it was heart wrenching to see you going through that, knowing I couldn't help you at all. There was nothing I could say to you.
No.
Everything changed. All the
Everything
partying, all the
from one day to the next.
Yeah, all the extracurricular activities, which was fine. Like that didn't change. I'd actually made it stronger. I would come over there, literally, and just sit and just watch movies with your mom. Everybody do whatever, go out, literally.
It's terrible though,
But
because that's
it was
not
tough.
who I am. So it's like, yo, but I'm gonna get better. I feel like I'm a step from breakthrough. Like you know what I mean? It's just that I gotta get out of my comfort zone and I gotta start traveling.
Got to keep pushing yourself.
Yeah,
you
gotta
have
keep
to.
pushing, guys. If you're dealing with this, push yourself. One day we're gonna get out of this amazingly.
Amen. Well, I guess we'll see you guys next time. This has been a great topic, a great conversation. I love that we did the episode like this. I hope you guys like it, and let us know.
Yeah, let us know, guys, because we are sweating bullets over here.
Yeah, we need the AC ASAP.
Turn that shit out, Kayla.
Okay, bye
Bye, guys.